The Revival, the single greatest tag team on the planet Earth.
Their motto, do it yourself. Nobody is going to do it for you. There is a ton of fight in Gargano and Ciampa. This is all about the NXT Tag Team titles. For the first time in 2017, we return home to Full Sail University. San Antonio is fast approaching 2 weeks from Saturday. We welcome you to NXT. And the NXT Universe is ready here tonight. We want to welcome you in. Tom Phillips alongside Showtime, Percy Watson, and Monday Night Raw's Corey Graves. But guys, before we get to the action, here's some breaking news that happened just moments ago before we came on the air. Asuka, our NXT Women's Champion, was returning here to the building after a media appearance.
Excuse me, Asuka, what do you think about your opponents in San Antonio?
Hey, champ. Hold her! You're on the bench. Pick up the car on the bench. Get it there! Spread her! Not so tough now, huh, champ?
Hey, let's get a doctor.
The following contest is a women's division tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, the team of Billie Kay and Peyton Royce.
Tell you what, very convenient what Peyton Royce and Billie Kay did before we came on the air here, attacking the NXT Women's Champion, and Graves, not only an attack outside the arena, but embarrassing Asuka in the process.
Listen, I'm a fan of the Australian femme fatales, Peyton and Billie. I respect their attempt to make a statement, but I don't know that attacking the women's champion was the best decision. You may have just incensed Asuka.
I completely agree, Corey, man. They were trying to send a message. You were right. I mean, but Asuka's been so dominating in the women's division. They're doing whatever they can to get in ahead, but I agree, man. That was probably a horrible mistake.
Meanwhile, inside the NXT arena, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay set for tag team action against the team of Macy Evans and Sarah Bridges. Bridges on the left there, and Evans in the black. And Grace, you hit the nail right on the head. I understand what Peyton Royce and Billie Kay are trying to do. They believe they run this women's division, except the only thing they're missing right now is the NXT Women's Championship.
If you're going to succeed to that level, you need confidence, you need bravado. Peyton and Billie have plenty of that.
This is Macy Evans to start things off against Billie Kay.
I can tell you what, nobody runs this division except Asuka.
Oh! Asuka's done that undefeated in action for over a year. NXT Women's Champion for 284 days. Longest reigning NXT Women's Champion in history. Oh! And Percy, we've seen what Peyton Royce and Billie Kay have done over the last few months, bullying the likes of Liv Morgan and Aaliyah. What have you thought of their tactics?
You know, I got to say, it's kind of smart, but they have no respect for anybody, and they just want to send a message, and they'll do whatever they want to do. They follow their own rules.
They've made their own rules to an extent here. Now Billie Kay legal here.
As we were speaking of the dominance of Asuka, but to this point in her championship reign, Asuka has never had two archers aiming at the target on her back, like Peyton and Billie.
Oh, wow. Missed with the kick for a second time, and there's the tag to Sarah Bridges. Oh! And both Peyton and Billy are down, and Sarah Bridges is now bringing it to Billy Kay.
Oh, okay.
Overhead soccer-style kick from Bridges, right on the money. Billy Kay's dazed.
Wow. Into the middle ropes, now thinking about a cover. Hook to the leg here, 2 count broken up by Royce. Oh, down goes Macy Evans. And the official trying to take care of Peyton Royce.
Billy Kay right to the eyes. The referee was busy, distracted with Peyton Royce.
A tag made there, now Peyton Royce, illegal, face first into the knee of Billy Kay, and Peyton Royce will take advantage, getting the win.
Here are your winners, the team of Billy Kay and Peyton Royce.
Peyton Royce and Billy Kay sending multiple messages tonight throughout the NXT Women's Division, getting the win here against Evans and Bridges. Let's take a look back here at this match. Percy, this is the moment where things turned.
Let's take a look at this right here. Billy Kay gouging the eyes out.
What's so dangerous about having 2 women on the exact same page at all times like Peyton and Billy.
And meanwhile, Peyton had the official dealing with other business, and then face first into the knee of Billy Kay. It's paid dividends for this team in the past, and it works out again here tonight.
I don't know if you just saw what happened, but hey Asuka, how about now? We enough competition for you? You learned the hard way that we are the most dominant force in this women's division. And your title belongs to us.
Look at Asuka. Asuka trying to take them both on.
Ill-advised decision by the women's champion, but you gotta respect the heart and the will of Asuka.
She's in a frantic, emotional state. I can't blame her for feeling that way.
Peyton Royce and Billy Kay team up for the champion.
Nikki Cross of Sanity.
Cross is all over Peyton Royce, and in comes Billy Kay to help out Peyton. Cross all over Kay.
Nikki Cross coming unglued on the Australian women.
Oh my God, and running Royce out of the ring.
Smart move by Royce getting out of there.
And by Billy Kay.
What the hell is going on?
Nikki Cross just took down Asuka.
I thought she was there to help her out.
Again, Asuka, no stranger to competition, always looking for more, but I think the NXT Women's Champion may have just found 3 people gunning for her championship.
Shows just how insane Nikki Cross is. 1 second, she's got her back. The very next second, she's drop kicking her from the second rope.
Cross taking advantage of a vulnerable champion here tonight on NXT, making a statement of her own.
Nikki Cross is fit for a straitjacket. I think in Nikki's opinion, she's fit for the NXT Women's Championship right there.
In 2016, some of the greatest matchups in NXT took place between the Revival and DIY. And in our main event, the NXT Tag Team Champions Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa will defend their titles against Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder later tonight.
And in Osaka, Japan, Shinsuke Nakamura reclaimed the NXT Championship by defeating Samoa Joe. Our own Tom Phillips sits down with the two-time NXT champion to discuss Shinsuke's battle against Samoa Joe and the King of Strong Style's NXT TakeOver San Antonio opponent, Bobby Roode, later tonight.
This is the face that runs the...
I am the champ that runs the camp.
We gon' blow your mind.
John Cena, AJ Styles.
The match that everybody's gonna talk about.
The WWE Championship match is here from the San Antonio Alamo Dome. Remember the Rumble.
You're the love that I hate. You're the drug that I take. Will you hate me? Will you hate me? You're the pulse in my veins.
We want to say thank you to Starset for their song Monster off of the album Vessels. It's one of the official theme songs for NXT TakeOver San Antonio and is available January 20th on iTunes and Spotify.
Let's take you back to moments ago when, after being ambushed out in the parking lot, Asuka attempted to take on both Peyton Royce and Billie Kay in the ring.
The numbers game was too much for an already injured Asuka, but to everyone's surprise, Sanity's Nikki Cross entered the Full Sail Arena on fire and appeared to make the save for the Empress of Tomorrow, clearing out the ring.
We've seen Nikki Cross stalking Asuka and the NXT Women's Championship recently, and it looked as if she was trying to help Asuka against Peyton and Billie Kay until this happened.
It was absolute chaos in the ring, and Nikki Cross made a huge statement in what could possibly be a future opportunity at the NXT Women's title.
And this took place during the break. Asuka was absolutely irate, as you can see here. We have never seen the NXT Women's Champion like this before.
I'm going to take the NXT Women's Championship. Do you hear me? I'm going to take.
We said we were gonna take, and we meant it. It starts with this.
I'm heading on down to breathe the air. Heading on down to find a way. Heading on down, ain't no other way. Gonna find the man who lost his way. And I'm willing to sing forever. What it needs is what I am.
I thought the old adage went that practice makes perfect, Phillips. How come every single time Samson plays that stinking guitar or opens his mouth, he gets worse?
I bet you won't cut his guitar strings, Ray.
I would rather stick ice picks in my ears, Percy, than listen to this fool perform ever again. How did he get back from Australia?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing, born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the Drifter, Elias Samson!
Samson ready to face off here against Jonathan Cruz, and it's all been about the, quote, return. Elias Samson not too long ago had an opportunity in those qualifying matches for a #1 contenders opportunity to the NXT Championship. Percy, where do you see Elias Samson going from here?
I think he might destroy this dude.
I mean, we've seen it in the past. Honestly, Samson does have a bad temper.
I gotta say, he's not the sharpest in the bunch either, man. He's a little out there.
I wish he'd stay further out there. He's in outside of the building.
Oh. Samson with his ballad a little bit earlier on here, referencing the man who lost his way.
Toying with Cruz.
Oh! Cruz not backing down.
Boy, Cruz.
Oh! One thing we know about Samson, he's got a mysterious plan in his mind, but he always has a target. Oh! Hold on a sec. Cover here by Cruz. Out at one is Samson. Hold on. Up. Another cover. Shoulders down.
Cruz is going for a win here.
Yeah, another cover. Had the jeans there for a second. Now Cruz trying to pick up the momentum here, and Samson goes down. Oh man!
And that's what happens when you get cocky.
Completely relentless assault from Elias Samson. Almost decapitated Cruz and his disproportionately large head.
But that might have been a smart thing Cruz is trying to do, trying to get this thing over quickly before Elias starts to build up some momentum.
Might be a little too late for that. The Drifter, oh! He tees off. Look at this, coming right after Cruz in the corner. Oh, man.
I think we're going to get a taste of the mean streak inside Samson.
Right to the midsection of Cruz, using that steel post to bend the body.
Oh my God.
You said it before, Percy. Samson's definitely aggressive, incredibly powerful, and a very dangerous man.
Yeah, he is. Can you imagine what that feels like to have your body folded against that steel post like that?
Oh, a knee right on the ear of Cruz. It's already been a night of dangerous competitors. Saw what Nikki Cross did earlier on tonight. Now Elias Samson following suit.
Cruz is still out of it. That big knee to the temple can really shake you up. You lose your awareness.
Give credit to Jonathan Cruz here as an opportunity on NXT, and oh, not gonna back down. Oh! The boot just flattens Cruz.
Hard to stop a size 15 to the face.
Oh, and the neck breaker. Samson forearm in the face, taking his time. That is it.
Here's your winner, Elias Samson!
Tell you what, Elias Samson trying to send a message to the NXT Universe upon his return. Watch this, boom, the knee right there on the side of the face, and Samson was just getting warmed up.
This is where it really goes south right here. Check out the big boot.
Dropping Jonathan Cruz, and then this, the spinning neckbreaker we've seen time and time again from the Drifter. And Samson just showing what he's capable of here tonight.
Well, later tonight, we will see the rematch for the NXT Tag Team Championship between DIY and The Revival. But before we get to our main event, let's take you back to their unforgettable encounter last year at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn.
Ciampa and Gargano work to get the job done here tonight. Will they walk away as NXT Tag Team Champions?
They're stepping into the ring tonight with possibly the greatest tag team on the planet Earth.
They are the winningest tag team in NXT history.
Look at this double team. Oh my goodness.
Tag team champions are in trouble. They meet the middle of the cover. Dawson put the foot on the bottom rope.
You can almost feel the door of opportunity closing on Gargano and Ciampa. This is where the Revival is most dangerous. If Gargano's knee wasn't destroyed before, it is now.
They're trying to blow out his knee here in this match.
They're trying to retain their titles, Tom.
Gargano, can he reach out to the bottom rope here? The Barclays Center trying to will on Johnny Gargano, and Johnny tapping out. The Revival are still champions.
Best tag team on the planet, Tom?
They very well might be. Andrade Cien almost ready for action here tonight on NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Andrade Cien Almas.
The last time we saw Andrade Cien Almas in action here at Full Sail University, the fatal four-way match to determine the #1 contendership to the NXT title. Percy, what a match that was.
That was a great match, man. He did a lot of work that night, but nonetheless, he was not victorious.
Andrade, a tremendous performance, but we do know Bobby Roode, the #1 contender to the NXT Championship.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 180 pounds, Oney Lorcan.
This is a rematch of sorts for Almas and Oney Lorcan. We want to take you back to last month's historic NXT Live tour that began in Osaka, Japan, and the night kicked off, Graves, with a match between Lorcan and Almas.
A hard-fought back-and-forth battle between Lorcan and Almas. Both men looking to ascend up the rankings here in NXT, leaving everything they had in the ring.
And it would be Oney Lorcan ascending to the top rope, taking advantage and knocking off Andrade Cien Almas. And Cien getting an opportunity at a rematch here tonight on NXT. And Graves, you've been a big fan of Andrade Cien Almas. Where's his mind at after not only the match with Lorcan, but the fatal four-way match for the #1 contendership?
We've seen something of a new attitude out of Almas in recent months that has seemed to have served him very successfully. That said, the loss to Lorcan could really upset the mindset.
Now Lorcan just tossing Andrade, and Cien is just relaxing.
Mind games, Phillips.
Now Lorcan focused in. Oney Lorcan talked about how important it was for him to be a part of the NXT Live Tour, so it's such a big deal for NXT to be all over the world.
I love Almas, but I don't know if Lorcan's the kind of guy you want to disrespect with a slap.
I don't think he wants to trade punches like that.
And Lorcan, tough as nails.
Tranquilo, Phillips.
Oh! No mas. And Andrade Cien Almas trying to collect himself outside the ring. There's a blockbuster.
Oh my God, did you see that?
Lorcan taking the fight to Almas.
Oh! Just slapped right on the throat of Cien Almas. Now Lorcan thinking about a counter hook to the leg. Almas on it too. Like Oni Lorcan doesn't give a damn.
He's a tough kid, man. Boston kid.
Off the steel stairs onto the floor.
Said he's from the streets, man. I talked to him earlier. Says the only thing he's good at is fighting.
I believe it.
Oh. Well, Almas isn't from the streets, and he's incredibly talented at many things, particularly sports entertainment.
Andrade. Oh,
man.
There's the receipt.
Oh, listen, the one thing you don't have to worry about is ruining the looks of Oni Lorcan when he's got a face not even his mother loves.
Oh, look at that arm.
Like the chest of Oni Lorcan.
Pumping the air out his lungs.
Andrade, on the other hand, has a face even your mother loves, Phillips.
Wow.
Took it there, Graves.
Trying to out-muscle Oni Lorcan here, and Andrade thinking about a neck breaker there for a second, out broken up in the corner. Oh. Lorcan catching Andrade with a back elbow. Oh, and almost on the run.
Goodness.
He's right into a cover here, sitting down on a hand in the face and a kick out. Whoa.
Right into the Fujiwara armbar.
That's where you don't want to be. In a split second, you can just tear every tendon in that shoulder.
That's how talented Almas is, was right on top of it inadvertently and made the best out of it. Lorcan has to get to the bottom rope or find his way free here from Andrade.
Great roll through to relieve the pressure from Lorcan. Andrade doing his best to hang on.
Oh, big forearm. Oh.
Great counter by Almas.
Looking at a half Nelson suplex that helped him get the win in Osaka.
Lorcan beginning to build a little bit of momentum. Oh! That'll do it.
Big time uppercut. Oh, it's caught in the corner.
Lorcan using his entire body as a weapon. Cien's in a lot of trouble right now.
He doesn't know where he is.
Oh, and Oni missed with the running blockbuster. Oh, in comes Almas.
Sharp elbow strikes to both sides of Lorcan's jaw.
Oh!
The elbow was on point.
Oh, and rocked Lorcan.
Bit of power.
Oh! Bit of an Alabama slam there into the top turnbuckle.
Driving Andrade's spine.
I don't think a lot of people know this, but behind those turnbuckles are 6-7 inch steel bolts, and you can feel that, especially with an impact like that.
Now Lorcan's got the NXT Universe behind him, the official.
Andrade hanging out in the ropes, allowing to create some space and an opportunity.
And the official was trying to give
There's
Almas.
the hammerlock.
Bam!
That's got to be it.
Almas had his opportunity, and he took advantage of it in full force.
Here's your winner, Andrade Cien Almas.
Andrade Cien Almas looking to avenge the loss in Osaka, and he did just that in high fashion as usual.
Almas certainly lives a high-profile lifestyle. Let's take you back here to this matchup here on NXT, and this is where Andrade, perhaps underestimating Lorcan, got drop-kicked outside the ring, but that's not where Oni would stop.
Let's take a look right here. Here we go. Buster, bam!
Blockbuster off the stairs from Lorcan, but this is the veteran experience of Andrade, creating a little bit of space, drop kick to the knee, and then finishing off Lorcan in style.
The hammerlock DDT, and Andrade Cien Almas rebounding off of the fatal four-way match as well as Osaka against Oni Lorcan here tonight.
Andrade, what can we expect from you in 2017?
El año pasado tuve muchos errores. Shut up! I don't understand Spanish. No, No Spanish. This is my year. No more mistake. Only Lord. Running strong. Es el segundo. Es el segundo. Shut up!
Oney Lorcan was first, Roderick Strong is the second. Phillips, lucky for you, I'm fluent in Spanish, which is why I'm such a fan of Andrade Cien Almas.
Will it be the year of Andrade Cien Almas in 2017?
Silencio, Tom.
Last month, WWE.com listed the top 25 matches of 2016, and the top of the list was the 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Tag Team Championship in Toronto between Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa against Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Before we can get to the rematch later tonight, let's take you back to last TakeOver match between the Revival and DIY.
You thought Brooklyn was something? We're ready to raise the bar. We are the Revival. We are tag team wrestling.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Uh-oh.
Shatter Machine! The winners of the first fall are the Revival!
Game over. Same submission maneuver that got them the win in Brooklyn.
Gargano's gonna tap.
Gargano with some real guts. Uh-oh. Look who's in the middle. Oh! No! Dawson in the wrong place at the wrong time. It is 1-1. Brand new ball game.
Oh! What a way to finish this.
Oh! We're going for DIY's finishing maneuver, and instead it backfired. Oh, Shatter Machine! Gargano!
Gargano tearing away at the shoulder of Dash Wilder. Ciampa's got Dawson down into the armbar.
Oh, the Revival gonna tap out here to DIY. Ciampa and Gargano are champions.
What a performance. What a match. Hats off to Johnny Wrestling and Tommaso.
Earlier today, I sat down with Shinsuke Nakamura to discuss battling against Samoa Joe and his upcoming title match against Bobby Roode in San Antonio. The interview with Nakamura is next.
I want to give a special shout out to Ghost for their song Square Hammer off the EP Hope Star. It's one of the official theme songs for NXT TakeOver San Antonio, and it's available on iTunes and Spotify.
Shinsuke Nakamura, thank you for joining me. 2 weeks from Saturday, NXT TakeOver San Antonio. We'll discuss your title defense in a moment, but I wanted to congratulate you on your championship wins in Osaka and Melbourne. How does it feel to have Samoa Joe, that rivalry, finally behind you?
The match against Joe was very tough. So I'm proud still being NXT champion.
Now, last month, a fatal four-way elimination match was held. You have a new #1 contender, Bobby Roode. What was your reaction to that news?
Bobby Roode, I like him. Yeah. He's one of the best wrestlers in the world. Good looking, well dressed, but he's not strong, he's not king. He will not be NXT champion.
I did try to get in a word with Bobby Roode earlier on today. He refused to appear on camera to address this match. However, he did give me this to give to you.
NXT TakeOver Dallas. He kept this.
Tom, I gotta ask you, why did Bobby Roode give Nakamura a ticket to last year's NXT TakeOver Dallas?
I believe that ticket Bobby Roode sent to Shinsuke Nakamura was for his own seat from NXT TakeOver Dallas, the same night the King of Strong Style debuted in NXT.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out more about this when the official contract signing takes place between the NXT champion Nakamura and the challenger Bobby Roode next week on NXT.
The business of the NXT Championship will be decided next week, but right now it is time for the NXT Tag Team titles.
We know that Dash and Dawson have made history multiple times in NXT, and tonight we see it again, the first ever 3-time NXT Tag Team Champions.
The Revival had a fantastic 2016, arguably the best tag team in the WWE Universe over that span. We talked about what happened in Toronto with 2 out of 3 falls. Question is, can the Revival bounce back here tonight?
I believe they can, but we'll have to wait and see. I was talking to them earlier. They said they're going to wear the same trunks, which they do have on, that they had in TakeOver the End, where they won the titles back. Dawson Dash said they are not superstitious, but they said it worked before. Why not try it again?
Percy Watson, I am very impressed with your journalism skills.
I do what I can, man.
Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder looking to reclaim their titles of Ciampa and Gargano.
It's no secret, I don't like these guys, I never will, but you can't help but respect Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, DIY.
Completely agreed. You know what? It's hard enough to beat the Revival in a 1-fall match. They beat them out of 2 out of 3 falls for the championship.
And we've seen what DIY has done since in both Osaka and Melbourne over the last month. This is a team that feels like they're ready for this moment. Brooklyn and Toronto may have felt like Cinderella stories, but they feel very prepared to face Dash and Dawson.
Well, I hope Gargano and Ciampa are prepared for the carriage to turn back into a pumpkin and for their wrestling boots to not fit anymore, because tonight the dream comes to a screeching halt at the hands of the top guys.
Hey, at the very least, they are extremely confident. Like you said, Corey, they did beat the top guys.
One night.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. And it is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 446 pounds, Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, The Revival! And their opponents at a combined weight of 400 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, DIY!
And it's what is it all about, the NXT Tag Team Championship. Will the Revival make it a 3rd title reign here tonight on NXT?
I know everyone's so keen to go back to the events of TakeOver Toronto, but the fact is this, on that one particular night, DIY were perfect. But the fact is, nobody can be perfect every night. You have pitchers that throw shutouts. Once in a while, a no-hitter, but perfect games are completely rare. It's no different in this business. Dash and Dawson are just better.
This is Scott Dawson to start things off for the Revival. Johnny Gargano's got the NXT Universe behind him here. Oh, as he begins this match for DIY.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Dawson will turn your lights out in a hurry.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the
I
impact?
felt it.
That's how much this means to Dawson and Dash Wilder. This is a team that they've defined themselves by the championships, by being the most prolific tag team our brand has ever seen.
On the planet, Philip, say it.
Up through the legs there of Johnny Gargano, now off the ropes. Gargano, caught him with an inverted atomic drop, now Ciampa legal. Oh! Dash Wilder into the fray.
Ciampa's proven to be one of the hardest strikers in NXT. Tandem offense from the champs.
And there goes Dash and Dawson. Here we go. Hard to the outside. DIY is feeling it. Can they retain the NXT Tag Team titles tonight against the Revival?
Get fired up.
Wednesdays, the Divas face the greatest force of all, change.
I'm the biggest in WWE history.
New season, new Divas, no rules.
That's right, bitch. I'm still here. You took my money away. You took my husband.
I don't know whether I need Advil or vodka.
Total Divas, Wednesdays at 9. Only on E!
Back here on NXT, DIY defending the NXT Tag Team titles against the Revival. And what a match it's been already so far here. The NXT Universe feeling it as Gargano in there right now against Dawson.
Yeah, but I want to point out the look, the expression on the faces of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Sure, pain, but not panic.
Dawson, a veteran of NXT, been through these scenarios, and now, Gargano on the wrong side of town.
Beautiful.
There's a tag.
The tag work.
I don't know if Johnny Gargano was aware of the tag. Takes care of Dash Wilder now after Dawson. Dash Wilder is the legal man, however. Oh, man!
Just took his knee out.
How many times have we seen that from Wilder?
Not enough. It was brilliant. It was fantastic. It should be celebrated. Say it, Tom. The once again tag team champions, the Revival.
That exact same move paid dividends for Wilder in Brooklyn.
Let's take another look back at this. I can watch it all day. Beautiful tag team expertise displayed. Dash Wilder taking out the knee of Gargano, and the game has changed.
They're going to exploit his knee horrendous. Oh my God.
Isolate and destroy. Classic strategy by Dash and Dawson.
Johnny Gargano's got a history of knee injuries at the hands of the Revival. How does that hobble you in this type of match?
Oh, mentally for sure. He's going to constantly be thinking about trying to protect that knee, but what he needs to do is try to find a way to get to his partner and get himself out of there.
Dawson right on top of Gargano. Now Gargano desperately needs to make a tag to Tommaso Ciampa.
Desperate is right. When you've got an injury, it's like being in a pool with a bunch of sharks. The Revival are second to none when it comes to destroying a body part.
No. Use of the steel post here. And Wilder.
It's something like, he's still abusing his knee. Something like that can stretch the ligaments, hyperextend. Oh, my God.
That's just a straight out right hand, and Dawson dropping Gargano. But remember, the Revival do not have a champion's advantage here. They have to win the titles via pinfall or submission inside the ring.
You're right, Tom, but if you think Dash and Dawson don't know exactly what they're doing right now, you're crazy.
Now Gargano tossed back inside the ring, and Dash Wilder tying up the knee, and now the tag to Dawson.
Two-time champ.
Dash and Dawson won't just break your body, they'll break your spirit.
Hung up here on the top turnbuckle. I look at Dash and Dawson tee off.
Guys, we're seeing clubbering.
Look at this, man. Look at this right here.
Referee's dealing with Dawson, and Wilder gets a cheap shot in. And Wilder, the legal man, at Gargano, got to be in a tremendous amount of pain right now.
Gargano's in a bad spot right now.
Got to give a hand to the Revival. They picked their moment, but when they wanted their contractual rematch, they've had a strategy for a little over a month now. Hold on a second. Cover.
But the referee.
Now the cover and a kick out.
That was brilliant. You don't have to like it, but you cannot deny that was tag team work at its absolute finest.
Dash Wilder had the attention of the official. Now Gargano stuck in the corner of Dash and Dawson.
You know, I hate to agree with you, Corey, but these two, the Revival have chemistry like I haven't seen in a very long time.
You may never see again. The Revival are a once-in-a-lifetime tag team. It doesn't get any better.
Ciampa helpless here in this situation, can only watch as Gargano is deposited outside the ring.
It's got to be nearly impossible for Gargano at this point to find any balance, to even stand on his two legs.
The official's begun his count. DIY could be counted out here in this situation, and Dawson very content to take his time.
Again, if there were a lot of people...
And bridge of the nose right off the steel post. That may have been the moment Gargano needed.
Yeah, Gargano needs more than a moment. He needs to get back in the ring and across it to tag Ciampa.
Now Wilder dumped back in the ring by Dawson. Legal man, now Dawson's legal. Oh, hold on a second.
Took him out of midair.
You don't see interceptions that good in the Super Bowl.
Right to the midsection was Dawson, the official, getting Ciampa out of the corner. Look at the Revival. The leg drop from the turnbuckle for the championship right here, kick out. The Revival are rolling, but can DIY get back in this and hold on to their titles?
I feel like I was bred for this. I know I can do this. I just can't wait to win. I'm here to make a mark, just like everyone else.
It's the chance of a lifetime.
Winning this tournament is absolutely everything to me.
DIY in a ton of trouble. The attack's been focused entirely on the knee of Johnny Gargano.
Smart by the Revival, really getting to slow Gargano down here, but if he can't, he's got to reach that bottom rope. He's so close.
Could be a submission victory here. Same way the Revival retained in Brooklyn, but Gargano gets to the bottom rope in time.
Dawson breaks the hold, but still makes the tag. Notice how Gargano hasn't been anywhere even near the halfway point of the ring. There is no team better on earth at cutting the ring in half than Dash and Dawson.
Check that. The one time he tried to make it, he got knocked out of midair.
Tommaso Ciampa can only look on from the apron. Wilder toying. Was toying with Gargano, but on one good leg, Johnny finds an opening.
And look how quickly the tag was made. Dawson putting his body in between.
Ciampa! Ciampa legal against Dawson. Ciampa, fresh in this match.
He's losing his mind out here.
Unorthodox striking style by Ciampa.
And the knee. The NXT Universe felt that one. Big German. And a second one from Tommaso.
You can see Dawson reaching for the tag. Oh
Look at it.
And a third one from Ciampa.
This is the biggest opportunity DIY's had to this point to retain their championships.
And another big knee. Dawson could
No.
Cover. And Dawson kicked out.
Dawson showing the guts, the will to hold the titles for a third time, able to withstand a brutal knee strike right on the jaw.
Ciampa wondering what he's got to do here to take out the Revival. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Wilder was trying to help out Dawson there, preventing the movement. Now back into the ring, sunset flip. Off a massive clothesline, bridging into the cover, kick out.
I can't believe Ciampa kicked out, but my God, I don't know I've ever seen so much malice behind a clothesline as the one Scott Dawson just delivered. Ciampa may not know where he's at right now.
Oh, and Gargano catches a shot there from Wilder. Now the official again.
Full head of steam by Dawson.
Oh, super kick!
Ciampa's got the armbar locked in.
Armbar on Wilder.
He's got to be
in
in
the ring.
He's going to tap. He's going to tap where he's going to lose the shoulder.
Wilder has to get
Oh
to
my
the
God, look at the
corner.
stretch.
Could tap out here to DIY.
Dawson looking to make the save, but Gargano with an interception.
Gargano, can he bring oh no, broken up.
Desperation, but it worked.
Smart move there by Dawson.
How much damage was done to the shoulder of Dash Wilder?
He's still trying to shake it out, trying to get some feeling back in that arm.
Dash spent a great deal of time in this submission. It's won Ciampa matches. But look who's making it to his feet first. Tag made to Scott Dawson.
Now Gargano's starting to stir on the far side of the ring. Ciampa all alone with both of them. I believe a tag was made according to the official.
Gargano from behind, rolls through.
Oh, got him! Dawson somehow is upright. Sort of.
Gargano on one leg practically.
Out onto the apron now, Gargano. Oh, gets rid of Wilder.
But walked right into a shot from Dawson.
Was going for the spear. Oh!
I think Dawson was thinking Shatter Machine, but
now covered by Dawson for the titles, kick out.
I can't believe Gargano has anything left in the tank. But the same can be said for the three other competitors. It's just the will to be the best in NXT's tag team division.
He doesn't have much left in that knee, but he had the awareness to kick out.
The NXT Universe into this match. There goes Dawson out of the ring. Now Wilder giving chase.
Dash able to land. Oh my goodness!
Big time knee.
DIY holding the ring. Revival in bad shape on the outside.
Oh, wow! Oh, and Ciampa, oh my God!
Almost drove Dash through the ringside barricade, but how much damage did Ciampa do to himself?
Yeah, Ciampa just wiped out the timekeeper's area, the bell stand.
These guys have disregarded their safety, disregarded their bodies, all for the opportunity of winning this match.
Well, this is where Dash and Dawson need to be where the referees count. No champion's advantage. Dash and Dawson need to get back in the ring.
Now Dawson is back in. I believe Dawson and Gargano, the two legal men for their teams.
You've got to know DIY wants to finish this in the ring to remove all doubt, to silence the naysayers, myself included.
Ciampa legal now. Oh, wait. Wilder's got a hold of Gargano. Oh. Now Wilder, trying to distract Ciampa.
Slingshot. Oh.
Let's see about the slingshot suplex there. Now Dawson go behind here.
Oh!
Bang! Big DDT!
That's it!
Cover to become three-time champions. Kick out.
Dawson can't believe it.
I don't think anyone can believe it.
We were a fraction of a second away from new tag team champions.
This deep into a battle, to still have the wherewithal, to be on the same page like Dash and Dawson, to perform the maneuver they just did is incredible.
Can you
but
imagine?
How frustrating has it got to be to have Ciampa kick out?
Now Dawson, bad intentions in mind, sends Wilder up to the top rope here. Oh, and Gargano knocks him off. Oh, another knee. Oh.
And Zagiri from Gargano. Things are breaking down. DIY makes the tag. Gargano's legal. The Revival in a world of trouble.
Revival's in the middle. Oh. Both men into covers. And DIY retains.
Here are your winners and still NXT Tag Team Champions, DIY!
Corey, are you buying in now?
Don't talk to me. Don't speak a word to me, Watson.
You're a little upset, huh?
What a night and what a match between the Revival and DIY for the NXT Tag Team titles. We gotta look back here at this match, and Ciampa turned the tides here with a trio of German suplexes to Scott Dawson. Like, ooh, this is where things turned. Wilder broken up here, and Ciampa was on a roll. Revival able to turn things around, this massive clothesline into the cover, but Wilder could not put away Ciampa.
DIY had to take it to extremes, risking life and limb, sacrificing their own bodies and well-being to retain. Ciampa like a madman.
You weren't kidding, all into the bell stand. Meanwhile, this match would continue. Back inside the ring, using the top rope, then bam, big DDT right there, but somehow Ciampa would kick out, and then this, Percy.
Take a look right here, this is the story's over, bam!
I swore to myself in Toronto that I would never have to say the words again. Unfortunately, Gargano and Ciampa make me prove less than accurate. DIY just beat the Revival. Go ahead, Percy, enjoy it, gloat. Tell me I'm wrong, because it won't happen again.
I tell you you're wrong all the time. Another given night, these two wins, DIY, retain the championship.
Wait. We know when we see Paul Ellering, there aren't too many monsters far behind.
Authors of Pain from behind on the champions. Oh! Akam and Razor! Gargano and Ciampa just got done with a championship match. Oh my God, a super collider! Oh!
Good. DIY deserves this.
Oh my God!
They deserve this. Some barbarians just come in here and charge the ring and take out our tag team champions?
There's only one man that pulls the strings of those two barbarians, Percy, and it's Paul Ellering, and he's standing a few feet outside, and only he knows why. When the time is right, only then will the plan be revealed. So said Paul Ellering. Gentlemen, he hasn't spoken a word yet, but I think we have a very good idea what the mission is.
It is very clear what the Authors of Pain and Paul Ellering are after.
Let's take another look at what just happened. DIY were distracted by Paul Ellering after their match and were brutally ambushed by the Authors of Pain.
If Akam and Razor wanted to send a message to Gargano and Ciampa, they did so in a big way tonight by demolishing the NXT Tag Team Champions in the ring.
The Authors of Pain made their intentions clear. They're coming for the NXT Tag Team titles and will destroy anything in their path to become champions.
It is very clear what the Authors of Pain and Paul Ellering are after. And now let's take you backstage where our NXT General Manager, William Regal, is standing by with a special announcement.
Excuse me, Mr. Regal. What are your thoughts on what we just saw?
Well, it's obvious, Kayla, that there's no team with more momentum than DIY. But it seems that Authors of Pain wish to stop that momentum, so I'm going to give them their chance. At NXT TakeOver San Antonio, it will be the Authors of Pain versus DIY for the NXT Tag Team Championships. And while I'm making announcements, next week on this show, we will have the official contract signing for the NXT Championship between Bobby Roode and the champion Shinsuke Nakamura.
Make the title match for NXT TakeOver!
Against who?